Hi, I'm Chris Peacock, and this is Doctor Who Christmas Special 2006, The Runaway Bride. Um, last time in the Season 2 finale, we lost Rose. She didn't die, she just got trapped in the alternate reality from the Rise of the Cybermen / Age of Steel two-parter. Although that was reversed. Age of Steel was the first episode, not the Rise of the Cybermen. I think. Actually, I don't even remember. I don't remember what order those two were in. Regardless, we lost Rose. For all intents and purposes, she might as well be dead. And yeah, the Dalek and the Cybermen were fighting each other. The Dalek proving to be superior even before they summoned many more Dalek. However, the Doctor got rid of most of the Dalek and all of the Cybermen. One Dalek did manage to, I think, stick around. I'm not actually 100% sure. He like disappeared. I don't know what he was doing. But he didn't get sucked into the thing, so I don't know what he did. But it appeared that Dalek is still around. Don't know if he'll have anything to do with this Christmas special. Probably not. He'll probably lie in hiding until some episode where we're going to concentrate on the Dalek again. But it seems like we concentrate on the Dalek at least once a season, although I've only gotten through 2 seasons, so that could change. So yeah, at the end of the last episode, the Doctor discovered a random bride on the TARDIS. Not sure, although I'm assuming she is the Runaway Bride of the title, and if she's not, then that's just weird. I mean, it's weird either way, but it's really weird if she isn't. I don't know if she's going to be Rose's replacement or if she's going to be a one-time character, but I guess I'll find out in this episode. I didn't really do a season 2 as a whole discussion. I mean, I didn't for season 1 either, but I did kind of. Like, I talked about Eccleston and I talked about Rose, so I'll do a little bit of season 2 right now as a whole before we start this Christmas special. I do see what people were saying about season 2 overall being a little bit of a downstep from season 1. I would agree with that. As far as Eccleston versus Tennant, I've now seen an equal number of episodes with both. Well, actually, I've seen one more episode with Tennant because of the first Christmas special there, but for all intents and purposes, we'll say it was an equal number because he was hardly in Love and Monsters anyway. And he was hardly in the Christmas special. So you know what? We put those two together, and that's probably about the same amount of screen time. That works. Anyway, I've seen approximately the same amount of each of them. So I do feel that Tennant I do like better in the role of the Doctor. Which is not to take anything away from Eccleston. I do think Eccleston was fantastic. And as I said before we even started the Tennant era, I was already a little biased towards Tennant, so I'm sure that is playing. Like, I can't ignore every bias I have going into things. I mean, I can try, but something's going to seep through. Anyway, leaning towards Tennant, but as far as the stories, the overall quality of the stories, definitely leaning towards season 1. I didn't actually hate anything in either season. Like, I haven't hated an episode yet. I will let you know. Like, I will not try and say, oh, well, it was good, just so I don't make anyone mad at me. You will know if I hated it. I know people have said, oh, I'm surprised you didn't like that one. I did. Whatever one you're talking about, I did. I just didn't like it as much. So yeah, I have not hated a single episode yet. Even ones that it seems like I'm only kind of comparing them to other Doctor Who episodes that I've seen. I'm not comparing them to every television show that I've seen. So yeah, if I say something to the effect of, oh, that was disappointing, I'm comparing it just to Doctor Who as a whole. If I hate an episode, like flat out think it was god awful, I will say that. I won't beat around the bush. And I don't think that's ever going to happen. Because people keep telling me that Season 3 was better than Season 2, and I didn't hate anything in Season 2. I just thought some of them were worse than others. But I didn't hate any of them. I would say my least favorite story in Season 2 was the Rise of Cybermen Age of Steel 2-parter, which again, I think is the other way around. I don't know. I don't remember what order they were in. I already said that. But that's just because I didn't like how they did the alternate reality, which is not me not liking alternate reality storylines, although sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That was me not liking how they did that particular one. But there was definitely, like, what kept that from being an episode that I hated was the Doctor and Rose, not the Rose and Doctor. Anyway, they were still both great in both those episodes, and Mickey was fantastic. Mickey was my least favorite somewhat main character for the first 2 seasons, and I thought he did fantastic. I mean, okay, the actor who plays Mickey, and I guess Ricky, because we're talking about those 2 episodes, the actor that plays him, I never thought did a bad job. Even when I was like, oh god, Mickey, wasn't the actor. I always thought he did fine, at the worst. My problem with Mickey was always in his writing. I just didn't like him as a character, which I don't even think I can fault the show for. I just think that I just didn't like his character. I mean, I don't expect I'm going to like every person. Well, regardless, Mickey was fantastic in those 2 episodes, so that was awesome. I didn't like... I know I'm pretty much just talking about those 2 episodes, but that's enough of those 2 episodes. What did I like about Season 2? Well, my favorite episode was The Girl in the Fireplace. That was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. It's my favorite episode so far, period. I've been told that's going to change. Thankfully, people didn't tell me what episode would be replacing it. I'm not as big on expectation spoilers as some other people are. And when I say big, I mean against them. But I still would rather not have them. So yeah, absolutely loved The Girl in the Fireplace. Overall, I think that this 2-part finale was superior to Bad Wolf and Parting of the Ways, although I liked how Parting of the Ways ended better. But losing Eccleston and losing Rose were completely different. Anyway, that's enough discussion on Season 2 and how it compared to Season 1 and rambling. Let's watch the Christmas special. How long have I been recording? I have no idea. This is probably forever. People have clicked off the video. This isn't what they signed up for. Let's start. And now she's going to the TARDIS. Okay. Merry Christmas.
I don't know, you drugged me or something. I haven't done anything. I'm having the police on you. Me and my husband. As soon as he is my husband, we're gonna sue the living backside off ya.
Please tell me she's not a companion. I don't mind for this episode, but I'm already sick of her.
You're in space.
Throw her out.
Outer space. This is my spaceship. I'm the Doctor.
No one will even know.
Donna.
Maybe I'll like her better later.
It's freezing with these doors open.
Well, you're the one that opened them.
Right, fine. I don't want you here anyway. Where is this wedding?
St Mary's, Haven Road, Chiswick, London, England, Earth, the solar system.
What year?
I said St Mary's. What sort of Martian are you? Where's this?
Something's wrong with her. She's
At
digesting.
least you're on Earth. Just go get a cab or something. You're probably in the right country. Don't chase her. Just leave her.
Donna,
Leave me alone. I just want to get married.
come back to the TARDIS.
She's on the right
that box is
planet.
too weird.
This man you're marrying, what's his name?
Lance.
Good luck, Lance.
Oi! No stupid Martian is going to stop me from getting married. To hell with you! Have you got any money?
No. And you?
Pockets! And there goes double for your mother!
You pay when you get there. Someone there would have had money.
Maybe not on Mars, but if...
Is it those same Santas?
Taxi! Turn around! Turn this cab around right now! Are you deaf or what?
It isn't that she's not Rose. I swear, it's not just because I'm comparing her to Rose in my head. I'm not. This could be the very first episode I'm ever watching, and I would be having this reaction to her. Just leave her, Doctor. Let the Santa Clauses have her. I like those kids. Can we follow them for the rest of the episode?
I need my waking breath! Yes, you look lovely! Come on! I can't do it!
Listen to the little kids. They're saying jump. Jump out of the car. Doctor, don't catch
Is that
her.
what you said to her? Your friend? The one you lost? Did she trust you?
Yes, she did. And she is not dead. She is so alive.
Yay! So what's wrong with the TARDIS? That I actually do care about.
Wish you had a time machine. Then we could go back and get it right.
Yeah. But even if I did, I couldn't go back on someone's personal timeline. Apparently.
Apparently.
Those creatures can trace you. This is a biodamper. Should keep you hidden. With this ring, I the biodamp.
For better or for worse. He made me a cup of coffee. I mean, that just doesn't happen. Nobody gets the secretaries a coffee. And Lance, he's the head of HR. You don't need to bother with me. He insisted. Will you marry me?
You're the one that asked?
Nagged, and he nagged me. Oh, just think about it. We make a great couple. Wore me down.
Okay,
and then
that's
finally, I
funny.
just gave in.
I love that they had the reception without her. That's just fantastic.
You had the reception without me.
What's the trick? Because I know it was. You've been gone. We were here the whole time. What's the trick? Because I know it was Nelly. We're not doing
These people are as bad as she is. Are we sure we're on Earth? Okay, she's home. You can leave. You literally have no reason to be here right now, Doctor.
That looks like human particles.
What's that then?
That's impossible. That's ancient. Huon energy doesn't exist anymore, not for billions of years. Biodamper doesn't work. We've got to get everyone out.
Oh my God, it's only a fan.
Out the back door!
Well, you don't have to get them out. Just get you out. They'll follow you.
Maybe not. Get away from the tree! Get away from the Christmas tree! Everyone get away!
It's not the Christmas tree, is it? It's a trick. Okay, it's the Christmas bulbs. Close enough. I still think the husband was just trying to get rid of her and teleported her away. The fiance, I'm sorry, they're not married, not her husband.
Remote control for the decorations, but there's a second remote control for the robots. They're not scavengers anymore. They think someone's taken possession.
Never mind all that. You're a doctor. People have been hurt.
Nah, they wanted you alive. Look, they're not active now.
All the same, you could help.
Gotta think of the bigger picture.
Clever, clever boy. Eat you up all snickersnacker. Traveling.
Spider?
There's a button marked lower basement. There's a whole floor which doesn't exist on the official plans. So what's down there?
You telling me this building's got a secret floor?
No, I'm showing you this building's got a secret floor.
It's not
It needs a
secret.
key.
It's not on the plans, but there's a button clearly on the elevator.
Right then, thanks you two. I can handle it. See you later.
So, as I said at the beginning of this episode, I would make it clear if I was hating an episode. I mean, normally I would do that at the end of the episode, not in the middle of it. So I'm going to right now make it clear I am not hating this episode. I don't like her. I'm actually intrigued by what's actually happening in the plot. The spider thing and the robot Santas, that's all perfectly entertaining, and I'm enjoying this. I just don't like her. And it's not because she's not Rose. Okay.
Thames flood barrier. Right on top of us. Torchwood snuck in and built this place underneath. Whatever's been done to you, I'll reverse it. I am not about to lose someone else.
Oh, she is long since lost.
I didn't come all this way to talk on the intercom. Come on, let's have a look at you.
Who are you with such command?
I'm the doctor.
Rachnos. That's impossible. You're one of the Rachnos.
Empress of the Rachnos.
I like the creature design.
They eat people.
H.C. Clements, did he wear those black and white shoes?
He did. We used to laugh. We used to call him the fat cat and spats. Oh my God! Where do I fit in?
That isn't
going
gonna
to
work.
Stacked up with these human particles. Look at me, you. Look me in the eye and tell me.
The bride.
I thought that guy was running away. I
Feisty.
didn't realize he was
Yes,
going to be
I
stupid.
am. Now do it.
That was a good one.
How did you meet him?
In the office.
He made you coffee.
What?
Every day, I made you coffee.
You were drinking it.
Had to be dosed with liquid particles over 6 months.
I deserve a medal.
Oh, is that what she's offered you? The Empress of the Rachnos? What are you? Her consort?
It's better than a night with her.
I love you.
That's what made it easy. It's like you said,
Yep.
Doctor. The big picture. She said, Martian.
Oh, I'm sort of homeless. But the point is, what's down here?
Homeless.
The Rachnos are extinct. What's going to help you 4,000 miles down?
Pig egg!
Well, I just want to point out the obvious.
They won't hit the bride. They're such very good.
So just hold on. The particles activated in Donna and drew her inside my spaceship. So, reverse it.
The spaceship comes to her.
Off we go. Oh, do you know what you said before about a time machine? Well, I lied. And now we're going to use it. To find out what the Empress of the Rachnos is digging up.
Oh, here come the
It's further back
tears.
than I've ever been before.
Yeah, no one cares. The doctor will care.
Where's the Earth?
All around us. In the dust.
Oh, I think that's the Isle of Wight.
Eventually, gravity takes hold. Say, one big rock, heavier than the other, starts to pull other rocks towards it. All the dust and gas and elements get pulled and everything piling in until you get to the Earth. The Rachnos.
One of their ships?
Now I have measured the bride's catalysis. I can force feed it. Blink the particles. Become the key.
They became the center of the Earth. The first rock.
Extrapolator.
forgot you had that. I didn't forget you had it. I thought you got rid of it.
Bride shall join her groom. What a wedding there shall be.
She is going to become the new companion, isn't she?
Of the Earth, but my people unraveled their power source. The human particles ceased to exist, and the Rachnos were stuck. They just stayed in hibernation for billions of years, frozen.
Your awful wedded life. Tell me.
I do like
Want
this
to be released?
thing, though.
Yes! You're supposed to say, I do! And release! The secret heart unlocks, and they will waken from their sleep.
User! Not me! User!
Oh, my funny
Yeah,
little lads.
her, not him.
But you were quite impolite to your lady friend.
You're a very good screamer.
You're gonna swing! I've got you!
She hit. She hit. I don't know what she hit.
Sorry, I can find you a planet. I can find you and your children a place in the universe to coexist. Take that offer and end this now.
These men are so fun.
Relax.
Okay.
What did you do?
Guess what I've got, Donna? Pockets.
Oh, but I'm not from Mars.
Then where?
My home planet is far away and long since gone. But its name lives on. Gallifrey.
They murdered the Rachnos!
I warned you.
So, you gonna drown them, I guess? That would take a ton of water. That thing goes all the way down to the center of the earth. How much water would that? I'll just ignore that.
Doctor! You can stop now!
Teleport to the ship. Okay.
Oh, they will suffer! So suffer!
She's used up all her human energy. She's defenseless.
Normal human weapons are gonna save the day?
Fire at will.
Cool. Taken out by tanks. Awesome.
There's one problem.
What is it?
We've drained the Thames. Ah.
Okay, so the show did at least somewhat pay attention to that. How much water that would actually take. It would take more than that.
Merry Christmas.
And you.
Well, he hasn't invited her to come.
So, what will you do with yourself now?
Oh, here we go.
Just go out there and do something.
Well, you could always... come with me.
No.
Okay.
I can't.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You've seen it.
Pleasantly surprised.
You might as well, because Mum always cooks enough for 20.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
But
go
you go
ahead.
first. Better warn them, and don't say I'm the Martian.
Is he leaving?
Doctor! Doctor!
Blimey, you can shout.
Am I ever going to see you again?
If I'm lucky.
If I'm not.
Be magnificent.
I think I will.
I do like her better than I did at the beginning of the episode. Not enough that I wanted her to come along.
What was her name?
Her name was Rose.
Well, goodbye. As I said, I did still like the episode overall. I just don't like her. And she's not coming, so whatever. I don't know, maybe we weren't supposed to like her? We were supposed to be dreading that, and then it doesn't happen? No, probably people love her. She's probably very popular for her one episode, and now I'm gonna have everyone hate me. No. Got like a hair on me. But yeah, I liked the creature design for the villain. I was kind of right that guy, her fiance, I mean, I didn't know her fiance was siding with the spiders, but I was right that her fiance did something to her, because I was thinking her fiance wanted to get rid of her, so that's why she teleported away. That's not exactly what he did, but he is the one that made it so it happened. Unintentionally, that wasn't the goal. But, still. Oh, that episode was an hour. Ah, well. But yeah, I still overall enjoyed the episode. It wasn't because she wasn't Rose. I know people are probably be like, oh, it's just because she wasn't Rose. Swear to God, it was not just because she wasn't Rose. It was because she was annoying and whiny, and I wouldn't have married her. Of course, he wouldn't have married her either. That was all just part of his plan. So, Alright. I'm going to end this. I don't really have anything more to say about the episode. It was fine. Next is actually the first episode of Torchwood, not the next episode of Doctor Who. So I'll see you in Torchwood.